VENTYUS.
I think you have 3 updates for us, right?
Okay, yes. So the first update, as you know, on January 25th of this year, Zone 4 officers responded to Greenleaf Circle in reference to a 15-year-old shot. Today we're pleased to announce that on yesterday's date, we made an arrest in that case of an individual by the name of Michael Bolton. He was arrested for murder and subsequently turned himself in to the Fulton County Jail with his lawyer.
Can you tell us about the circumstances of the arrest? How you found that individual?
The arrest was based on evidence located inside of that individual's home. We were able to locate the gun used in that shooting and match it to shell casings on the scene. And that's how we were able to make the arrest.
But did you get a tip to lead to that individual, or how did...
We did not. Early on, we recognized that there was not a drive-by shooting there. All preliminary evidence suggested that the shooting happened in the yard and did not come from the street as originally suggested by Mr. Bolton. So our investigators focused early on that location, on the house, and subsequently, approximately an hour after the shooting, they obtained a search warrant for that location, and they were able to locate 2 weapons inside of that home, one of which has been positively identified as the weapon that was used in the shooting.
I'm sorry, my station rolled a little late on the beginning. If you could just do that statement at the beginning one more time, I'd appreciate it.
I may have to charge you if I do it again. Okay, all right. So, good afternoon. So, as you know, on January 25th of this year, Zone 4 officers responded to Greenleaf Circle in reference to a 15-year-old that was shot once in the chest. We're pleased to announce that on yesterday's date, investigators were able to positively identify a suspect and obtain arrest warrants for Michael Bolton in relation to that shooting. Mr. Bolton turned himself in to the Fulton County Jail with his attorney on yesterday's evening, and where he'll stay until he goes to court.
Thanks.
We'll bring up. You ready?
Bert?
Yeah, we're going to bring up one of the investigators for the next one.
Someone has to be late for the fashion we're late.
Oh, you're fine.
Commissioner, tell us who you are and spell your name.
Detective Scott Berhalter, SCOTTBERHALTER. All right, on October 25th, 2017, at approximately 2:45 a.m., there was Atlanta police had responded to a shootout, 911 call for a shootout that had occurred at 3196 Donald Lee Hollowell Parkway at a package store in 285 in Donald Lee Hollowell. When officers arrived, there was no victims on scene, no person shot. Later on in the morning, the Cobb County Police Department discovered a male victim by the name of Anton Watson, who was deceased from an apparent gunshot wound. Upon investigation, it was learned that a total of 3 suspects and Mr. Watson were at the package store at 3196 Donald Lee Hollowell Parkway, and a shootout had occurred at that location, and Mr. Watson was shot during that shootout. He later relocated with other individuals, with associates of his, to Cobb County, where he later died as a result of his injuries. And today, we had identified a total of 3 suspects in this case. One of those suspects has been apprehended already. 2 are still outstanding. First one is a Jeremy Sims. He has ties to the Atlanta area, but also has ties mainly in Cobb County and Paulding County. The other one is Uranus Alexander. He has ties to the Atlanta area, the city of Atlanta, as well as Cobb County and Paulding County. We just ask for the public's help in locating these individuals. They do have outstanding arrest warrants for murder as well as other charges. They are considered armed and dangerous. We ask for the public's help in contacting the Atlanta Police Department or Crime Stoppers if they spot these individuals.
How was the first person apprehended?
First person was apprehended by our fugitive unit. They located him at an address here in the city of Atlanta and immediately took him into custody without incident.
Yeah. All right, we'll move on to the last one here.
Thank you.
I don't need to say my name and everything again for this one.
No.
We're good. So last Tuesday, January 23rd, about 9:20 p.m. and 9:25 p.m., our victim, Mr. Rodney Ellis, was stopped at the light at Pryor Road and Ridge Avenue Southwest. Individuals unknown to us approached this vehicle, fired into this vehicle, striking and killing Mr. Ellis. Currently, we have no leads, so reaching out to the public. Anyone that may have been in the area during that time, may have heard anything, or was driving along Pryor Road or Ridge Avenue, we're asking that they'll contact the Atlanta Police Homicide Unit at 404-546-4235, or if they wish to remain anonymous, that they'll just call our Crime Stoppers Unit at 404-577-8477.
Everybody good?
I think so.
All right. We're good. You guys have anything to add? Or
Tracy, did you want to add something?
Yes, I want to add the type of vehicle and pictures of the vehicle
So you want to know? Okay. All right.
and time frame.
So Mr. Ellis was driving a 2017 Hyundai Elantra, blue in color, bearing Georgia tag CFM 9382. So if anyone saw that vehicle during that time frame, again, just reach out to the homicide unit.
Was he found dead in the car, or was he transported to Grady?
Mr. Ellis was transported to Grady, where he died at a later date.
any other questions? All right.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
She wants to show you a picture, so you have a picture of the victim, please.
And who is this?
This is the victim,
This is the victim.
just in case if anybody saw him beforehand.
Was this part of what you emailed to the stations? Is this an email form at all?
No.
Fill you in on all three.
Could you maybe
Yeah, just hold it. Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's better.
There you go. We'll find out which one. Or if there's all three, this is the Spanish language network. So you got to give this one Spanish. Yeah. All over it. He's going to find out from the station.
And I have photographs of the car as well.
I'm good with that.
Yeah. And this is the type of vehicle he was driving.
And all three is fine.
And it's the exact color.
We can do all three.
Go ahead and get set up.
I might need you to tilt them my way a little bit so I don't get the glare.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Hey, it's one. Let's press off. Yeah. Thank you.